What is up, YouTube? Marvel News with Dexter here. Thor Love and Thunder has premiered and the reviews are pouring in. A lot of great things that I'm hearing about this movie, a lot of great things I'm reading about this movie, and we're going to break some of that down. First, let's go over the synopsis for the movie so you can know what we're talking about. Anybody that's new to Marvel or anybody that doesn't quite understand what this movie is going to be about and what's going to happen in this movie, let's go over the synopsis really quickly. The synopsis states that Thor embarks on a journey unlike anything he's ever faced, a quest for inner peace. However, his retirement gets interrupted by Gore the God Butcher, a galactic killer who seeks the extinction of the gods. To combat the threat, Thor enlists the help of King Valkyrie, Korg, and ex-girlfriend Jane Foster, who, to his surprise, inexplicably wields his magical hammer. Together, they set out on a harrowing cosmic adventure to uncover the mystery of the God Butcher's vengeance. Yes, so like I said, so far just a lot of great reviews coming in for this movie, and we're just gonna jump right into it. So, Therese from Collider says that Thor Love and Thunder is absolutely amazing. It blows every other Marvel movie out of the water and doubles down on the Ragnarok charm. That one is pretty interesting to me because if you know Ragnarok is probably one of a lot of people's favorite Marvel movies. Like, it's right up there with No Way Home, Infinity War, Endgame, things like that. So for that to be said about this one, I think that it's a good thing. I think that is a plus. It's something that we should be happy about because it pretty much tells us that this movie is going to be a good movie. Another comment that I saw that I thought was very interesting, it was a review from Drew Taylor at the Playlist, and they said Thor Love and Thunder might be my favorite Marvel movie, and it also might be their very best. Now, that one was super interesting to me because, like I just said, if you think about Infinity War, Endgame, No Way Home, and even Thor Ragnarok, Drew is saying that this is their favorite, but it also might be Marvel's very best. I I just don't know. Obviously, I haven't saw the movie yet, so I'm not sure. But better than No Way Home, Infinity War, and Endgame, hey, I'm going to give it a chance. If it is, I'm going to be super happy. But if it isn't, I'm not really going to be disappointed because, hey, it's Endgame, it's Infinity War. These are just the movies that you got to think about. We were waiting on Thanos for so long, and we finally got him. We were so upset about the ending of Infinity War. We were happy when things came around for Endgame with the turnout. They finally won. Obviously, we was happy with No Way Home, seeing the other two Spider-Man, seeing the villains. So, I don't know. But if this movie is on that level, or if it's better, I think it'll be a great thing. Let's keep going with the reviews. Matt from Next Best Picture, I'm sorry, says the best Thor film yet. Okay, Brandon Davis from comicbook.com. My favorite Thor movie of the four, feels like the best of MCU Phase 1 and Phase 4 in one entry. Loved it. Okay, I like that. Let's keep going. A lot of people said that this movie is very funny. A lot of people said that this movie is hilarious. And you got to think about it. We have the Guardians of the Galaxy in this movie. For one, Thor is already funny by himself, but now we also have the Guardians of the Galaxy in this movie with him. We already know how funny Drax is. Just Drax alone is going to say something or do something that's just going to make all of us laugh. So that is a plus. I think that this movie is actually going to be pretty funny because the Guardians of the Galaxy are in it. But like I said, not only just them, Thor is funny just in general as well. So
it would be a relaxing holiday. I said it was going to be like a relaxing holiday.
And got away with, and bless up that they did. Okay, Dorian Parks from Geeks of Color says this is definitely one of the funnier Marvel films. Laura from the Nerds of Color says there were some moments where the comedy and story fell flat. Okay, that's fair. Everybody has their own opinion. Obviously, like I said, the movie hasn't come out for everyone yet, so we'll be able to be our own judge soon. But for the most part, a lot of people are leaving good reviews and pretty much saying the same things, that this movie is really funny and they really enjoyed it. A lot of people saying they cried during this movie. For example, Kirsten from The Insider, she says, I laughed, I cried, then I laughed and cried some more in that order. Rachel from The Mary Sue says, I left this movie emotionally satisfied while also sobbing. Okay, obviously there's rumors out there about what these people could be crying about. I'm not necessarily going to go into it. Obviously, like I said, it's on the internet, so if you want to find it, you can find it. I have an idea, but we will see. I kind of hope this isn't the case of why they are crying, but more than likely this is the case, because a lot of people have been saying it. A lot of people have been talking about it. So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. Um, Christian Bale as Gore. A lot of people saying that he's absolutely nailing it, killed it, one of the best Marvel villains of all time. And that's pretty, like, come on now, you got to think about, well, I a lot of people have said that we haven't really had some really, really good villains yet, other than Thanos. And I could see that. So maybe Gore really is up there. Obviously, we haven't got Kang yet, so we don't really know. Loki, yeah. But maybe Gore is up there. So we will see. I hope so. I hope he really is up there as far as that level. A lot of people saying, like I said, different reviews, just giving them praise. Kirsten again from Insider says, Christian Bale is phenomenally menacing as Thor Love and Thunder's villain, Gore the God Butcher. One of the creepiest Marvel villains we've ever seen on screen. Gave me some Dark Knight Ledger Joker vibes at one point. I could see that. Just from the trailer of like how they've done his scenes, I could definitely see the creepy side of it. Brandon Davis from comicbook.com. Christian Bale is creepy good as Gore. He could have benefited from a little more screen time, but lands really well. Great villain. Okay, so like I said, a lot of people just saying pretty much the same thing, that Gore is just perfectly played by Christian Bale. And I'm looking forward to seeing his take on it. Waititi, a lot of people praising Waititi as a director for this. Perry from Collider says, one of Thor Love and Thunder's best qualities is that it's pure Waititi. He continues to be a one-of-a-kind voice that I can't get enough of. Dorian Parks from Geeks of Color says, you can tell they gave Waititi full creative control, which pays off in many ways. Griffin from the playlist, what I love most about Thor Love and Thunder is that it's a Waititi film through and through. His writing is the real star. Got the free-spiritedness, life-affirming heart of his non-blockbusters, and some terrific spectacle that is a big improvement from Ragnarok. So altogether, it's just a lot of great reviews from this movie, and even a lot of the other Marvel YouTubers have been saying great things. So I'm excited. I'm ready to see this movie. I really hope it's going to be as good as everyone says it is. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's going to be up there with No Way Home and Infinity War and Endgame, but people are saying that it is. People are saying that it's close. Obviously, we saw one person even said that it's probably Marvel's best film. So it's just a lot of high praise for this movie, and I'm excited. I'm ready to see it. I know you're excited. I know you're ready to see it. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are you excited? Are you ready? What do you think about these reviews? Do you think some people are do you think they're off? Do you think they're spot on with what you think is going to happen? How you think this movie is going to be? Like I said, a lot of people are naming this as an action comedy just because of how hilarious this movie is. And I think that's a good thing. But it's also a lot of action as well. So I think just between the action and the comedy, I think this really could be a great movie. Like I said, we already know Thor is funny. We know the Guardians of the Galaxy are funny. But like, we don't want to just only go into a Marvel movie and not get any action. So the fact that people are saying that there's a lot of action in this movie as well is really cool to me, and I'm excited and ready to watch it. Yeah. So that is my review Don't forget to like and subscribe. I am Dexter from Marvel News with Dexter. I'll be dropping weekly Marvel comment. So make sure you tune back into the channel, turn your notifications on so you can stay up to date with everything going on Marvel. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.